Finland has emerged as a leading example in tackling homelessness, despite it being viewed as an unsolvable issue. The country has implemented a distinctive approach to reintegrate homeless individuals into society with a bold objective to eliminate homelessness entirely by 2027. In contrast, Japan, although officially reporting the lowest homelessness rate, faces doubts regarding the effectiveness of its efforts. Finland's success has received consistent recognition, prompting the question of how they achieved it and why similar strategies are not being implemented worldwide. Let's delve into how Finland successfully addressed homelessness. Unlike other European countries, Finland stands out as the sole member of the European Union where the homeless population has been consistently decreasing over the past few decades. While countries like the UK, Germany, and France have implemented various measures, such as shelters, aid organizations, and national strategies, they continue to witness an increase in homelessness. This raises the question, what sets Finland apart in its approach to tackling homelessness? Let's explore the unique strategies employed by Finland that contribute to its success. To achieve exceptional outcomes, it is often necessary to employ distinctive methods rather than following the conventional path. Finland recognized this and revolutionized the approach to homelessness through a radical strategy known as housing first. Traditionally, countries focused on addressing the underlying issue that leads to homelessness, such as mental illness, drug addiction, or unemployment, before providing individuals with permanent housing. In contrast, Finland's housing first approach flips the sequence. It acknowledges that people experiencing homelessness have various reasons for their situation and prioritizes offering them immediate access to stable housing, regardless of their circumstances. By providing a secure home as a foundation, Finland aims to empower individuals to tackle their challenges and reintegrate into society. The traditional approach to homelessness, often referred to as the staircase approach, operates on the premise that homeless individuals should progress through different stages, addressing issues such as drug addiction or mental health, with permanent housing offered as a reward for their progress. However, this approach has proven to be ineffective. Overcoming substance abuse or managing severe mental health conditions is already challenging for individuals with stable housing, let alone those experiencing homelessness. In essence, we are expecting people on the streets to accomplish tasks that many housed individuals struggle with, which explains why most homeless individuals become stuck at a certain stage of the staircase. Consequently, they face relapses, eviction, and a return to homelessness. Recognizing the limitations of the traditional approach, Finland took a different path by considering housing as a fundamental starting point rather than a reward for social integration. The core idea behind Finland's approach was that when individuals have a stable and permanent home from the outset, it becomes significantly easier to address their personal challenges. Consequently, the Finnish government initiated a program where small individual apartments were provided as permanent housing right from the beginning, without imposing stringent conditions to any homeless person who sought it. This innovative strategy aimed to prioritize housing as a fundamental human right and a crucial foundation for tackling the underlying issues contributing to homelessness. Residents of state-provided housing are not compelled to cease drug use or attend treatment, and relapses do not lead to eviction. However, they must pay a modest rent, necessitating some form of income. The housing centers typically accommodate around 100 homeless individuals and small individual apartments. A team of approximately 20 on-site social workers oversees these centers, offering extensive support. This support encompasses various areas, including bureaucracy, job search assistance, access to addiction or mental health treatments, and prevention of potential crises. The implementation of the Finnish system may appear effective on the surface, but its actual impact is a separate matter. In the mid-1980s, Finland has approximately 20,000 homeless individuals, a number that has significantly reduced to just under 4,000 according to the national estimates in 2021. While these figures indicate success, critics argue that the Finnish system merely masks the problem by placing everyone in government funding housing, rather than genuinely reintegrating them into society. This critique holds validity and raises legitimate concerns about the true efficacy of the approach. The results rely on ongoing support, as the number of individuals transitioning from government housing to complete independence is limited. Removing government support would lead to an immediate spike in homelessness numbers once more. The continuous assistance is essential for maintaining the achieved results and preventing a resurgence of homelessness. The essence of the Finnish policy is not to transform homeless individuals into ideal citizens who are entirely independent and free from addiction. Rather, the success of the Finnish model lies in providing a secure and controlled environment where individuals can move off the streets and into stable housing. The ability to pay a modest rent and gradual reintegration into society step by step is considered a significant accomplishment. The focus is on creating a supportive environment that allows individuals to rebuild their lives at their own pace. Implementing the Finnish model undoubtedly incurs significant expenses from the government. The costs involve purchasing and converting apartments into homeless housing, providing substantial rent subsidies to developers, and employing a considerable number of social workers to support homeless individuals. However, Finnish statistics demonstrate that despite these expenditures, the approach proves financially advantageous. A financial cost study reveals that Finland saves approximately 15,000 euros per year for every homeless person housed. This savings surpasses the expenses incurred for housing and social workers. Moreover, it proves to be a cost-effective solution compared to bearing the burdensome costs associated with emergency care, law enforcement, the justice system, and other expenses linked to homelessness on the streets. Ultimately, the Finnish model proves beneficial for all parties involved. Homeless individuals experienced improved living conditions, avoiding the dangers of street life and temporary shelters. It also benefits the general public by reducing issues like crime and drug use associated with homelessness. Moreover, the government benefits financially through cost savings. Overall, this model works for everyone, promoting better outcomes for homeless individuals, the community, and the government. The question of why the Finnish model is not implemented everywhere is complex, involving practical and ideological factors. Replicating Finland's approach is not straightforward due to various reasons. One crucial aspect is the availability of sufficient housing, which poses a challenge, especially in countries facing housing crises. Finland's success can be attributed in part to the ownership of land by cities, allowing for the construction of numerous social housing units. However, in other regions, such conditions may not be easily replicated. The uniqueness of Finland's approach stems from these practical considerations, highlighting the need for context-specific solutions in different countries. While Finland's housing-first policy has proved successful, it may not work in other places due to various reasons. California, for instance, has tried to adopt the policy for the past decade, but with limited success. Unlike Finland, California has strict development rules and expensive real estate, making it